Welcome back. Heard about the breaches in Eastern Pass. Sounds like I put the right people on the job. Garon's men need help down on the southern front. If you want to stand by the Shadowbound, that's where you should do it.
Do not succumb. Speak.
For every ill or evil that rises in Pandaria, there's also a perfectly complementary cure. Find it to be a good analogy to all problems.
Stay vigilant.
Ooh, nice. I've another task for you, Desik. Though it might be a bit grim. We need to get to the bottom of this manted poison, but to do that I need more information directly from this source. While you're down on the southern battlefield, could you bring me back some mantle limbs so I can examine their intact venom glands? Poison glands. Desik, I could use your help. With the wrong shifts, our warriors down at the southern front of the battlefront are fighting to the point of exhaustion and many have been exposed to the manted poison. We need more people to tend to the wounded. Prepared some bandages with herbs you brought me, but if you have healing skills, those might work even better. Please, Desik, get our men back on their feet so they can get back here safety. I think against an enemy like the Manted, well, the Yongle did have the right idea in using fire. They have wave upon wave. Each Manted doesn't really matter. There's named elites among them, but the Manted are... Zerg rushing is perfectly palatable to them. Huh. Pandaria mages. Fighting against stuff like this feels like they have a whole very different psychology to, you know, most races. And they are certainly fighting on a very different scale. So, did notice the limbs falling on the ground. So yeah, it feels like the kind of enemy you can't really fight them like this. Your losses matter, theirs don't. Like every 100 years, you know that wave they send? That's to call their weakest. If they aren't strong enough to survive that wave, they don't want them. Or maybe only the weak are in there and it's just to get rid of them. So if they do manage to do damage to Pandaria, woo. If they don't, well, at least the weak are gone. I actually really like the Mantic faction down south. You can work with a group, and like their whole thing is like, okay, we've had queens go crazy before, so our faction was put in place that if a queen goes crazy, we kill her. And I remember when I first came across them, I remember gushing about them, thinking they're really cool. I actually still remember that. I know, they just really caught my mind. But, despawned. But yeah, given how the Manted work, actually trying to fight them like you would anyone else seems like a foolish idea. feel like a faction you want to fight by way of mass incendiaries and, you know, superior firepower, not, you know, individual, like, elite brawlers, you know? Especially if they have poison on their claws that are, you know, like this.
Pandaria conceives a great darkness. We are the
Oh,
ones
Jesus. Locust Guard.
That spell isn't ready.
I really didn't want this guy back up.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's
Pandaria conceives a great darkness.
Yeah, like they've got some bombarding going on, but you want more. Ow. Like, goddamn carpet fire. Nice.
We are the sword in the shadows.
I can't cast that.
What is it?
Friggin' elbow. I need to stop lying like that.
I need to get closer.
Pandaria conceives a great darkness.
I have healing powers, but not this much.
We must not falter.
For a moment I thought he was working with me. I thought he was actually a player. But yeah, I have healing powers, but for once, not that effective.
We are the sword in the shadows.
What the hell? He's a goddamn worm.
What is it?
Goddamn worm.
Conceives a great darkness. We are the sword in the shadows.
There was a similar quest earlier and I got away with my healing powers there, but here they want a lot more. I'm sorry, that's just funny.
We are the watchers on the wall.
I'm hoping to find a permanent counter to Manta Poison so that the men won't be afflicted in the first place. Might take some time to piece it together. 1, 2. Tiny holes in this hard shell are secreting some kind of caustic substance.
The wall must
These are in great
stand.
condition. Thank you, Desik. You know, I've managed to distill some of their poison into a form that we can apply readily. I've even come up with some methods for weaving it into spellcasting, if you believe it. Would you like to give some a try? Oh, that's
You
impressive.
like knife.
Honestly, weaving poison into a fireball sounds really cool. There are several warriors that owe their lives to you. You have my deepest appreciation, pal.
Stay vigilant.
7 points higher. Yoko Naizu. Put it on. Four points higher. It's a usability. I do not care for it. That could be it. No, this is also involved. Okay.
Discipline. It is the only way.
One, two. I think I may call this quit soon as I'm getting kind of twitchy. I think I'm much better recording during the day than later on. So I think I'll call it quits. The men at Battlefront are going to respect you. You clearly know how to fight.
Our
I've
fellowship
got another
is
job
our
for you.
strength.
The dragon cannons we depend on to keep the thicker swaths of mounted back running low on ammo. The Gamscan devised an improvised explosive that's made from the globe seeds down at the western ridge. They dispatched a couple initiates to bring some back hours ago, but I've heard nothing from them. I'll send someone a bit more capable to make sure this gets taken care of. Are you my man for this?
Remain centered, my friend.
Just gonna grab a drink. Hope that little midgety fly wasn't on this. Eh. I hate having to have my window open, but we don't have AC. I have a desk fan and I have a window. And that's it. That's the only way we have to manage the heat here. And if I want to, say, get AC, say if we want to get a window unit, we'd have to get a whole new window. Or, I have heard of some that do apparently work with what we have, but they look really kind of shitty. You like put a weird bag, you put them on the window, and you put a bag over the window, and the hose through it, connecting the AC on your ledge to the inside, and the AC, blows the cool air in through that hose. It's not exactly an elegant solution. The other choice is, the wall-mounted units. But the issue with the wall-mounted... God, that's a long Civil War. Jesus. Yeah, Spanish Civil War was... I've only ever heard it in references to the World Wars. It's World War One, World War Two. But that's got me curious. But yeah, the wall-mounted ones, uh, beyond the expense of them, um, part of me wonders if it would work out well for us getting it. This house is 50 years old, and there's some problems with it. I mentioned before about there being a hole in the ceiling in the room to my side here, the room I used to be recording in. There's a hole in that ceiling in there. And I swear recently the walls sound like they've been getting thinner and thinner. Like you can hear more and more of noises. So yeah, basically I'm wondering if punching a hole in the wall and putting in an AC unit, would that would the house take it well? I'm not sure. I entirely forgot about the Chinese Civil War. I had heard some references to it. It's what put the CCP in power over in China, and leading to the birth of Taiwan as a nation state. Should have upset someone. I don't really care, but yes. The initiates are down there, and you literally have guards here.
What is it?
Really couldn't just see that the initiates are there? Or hear them?
I don't have a target.
It's been hours. I think someone should have gotten, you know, one side should have notified the other.
We must not falter.
Look, this is really embarrassing. I set my sword down for 1 second to gather some orbs, and a big sprite sprung out of nowhere, snatched it, and bounded off to Western Gap. Can't go back to camp without it. Losing your weapons is a sure way to get kicked out of the Shadow Pan. It's sacred. Can you try and get... please, can you try to find this big, mean... look, please, can you try to find this big sprite and get my sword back? It means a lot to me.
The wall must stand. We are the
I can't catch the little buggers for the life of me. Can you only get your hands on? Keep a close eye on your valuables. Like still unless and tied down.
watch the shadows.
I don't like the sprites. They're very annoying to me. Oh, this is all the quests. Well, beyond the sword one. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the sprites. They annoy me.
I can't cast them.
I would honestly recommend bombarding them with napalm.
That spell isn't ready.
Personally. I don't know what it is tonight, but my answer has been solely genocide. But honestly,
I can't cast them.
it can have its uses.
I'm out of range.
Now you're thinking with genocide.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharged.
You can wipe out the Mantid to the south,
I can't cast that.
and you can wipe out the irritating sprites. It's a win-win-win-win.
I need to get closer.
Well, I got a few things.
Get closer.
Oh, it gave me a red blossom leaf.
I can't cast that. That's still retard. I can't cast that. That's still retard.
This is a creepy place. I don't want to fight more than I have to. Next time I get to a place with a flight point, I'll fly back to the center zone and get Pandaria flying. Well, it kind of feels wrong for me to fly and like skip things. It will speed life up quite quickly. And oh, that ain't well, that ain't wrong.
That spell isn't ready.
Amber encased moth. Seems perfectly preserved in amber.
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that.
Are those dead players, or is they actually meant to be dead people down here?
That's still retard.
I'll put it on dead players.
That spell isn't ready. Yeah. I can't cast that. That's still retard. I can't cast that.
Needle bomb. Alright, needle ass.
Spell isn't ready.
There are things and dents all down the blade. Huh. Ton of Sarok down there. One of those shades. Can't remember how how you get it. I think it's a Playgons thing. There might have been an item you could get from classic Playgons that put a shade following you, but I don't know how you held on to it. It might have been the Darrowshire quests. I don't remember. You know, if Blizzard did a Classic Plus server, I wonder how long it would last. Would it be treated as like a permanent thing, or would it be a Ooh, they're actually joining in. Nice. Don't know if they're doing anything, but at least they're trying, looking at it. Yeah, they're doing something. But yeah, I wonder would it be like just treated as a seasonal thing, or a seasonal server, or would it be like constantly updated? Like every few months it would get a new patch adding in, like, oh, now we can go to Mount Hydro, now we can go here, now we can go there, and whatnot. It's curiosity. There's stuff, I do hope they add in the 2 SOD dungeons, as I never did get to do them, and I kind of feel awkward asking, after MOP came out, I kind of feel awkward asking in the guild about it. So I feel I missed my chance with SOD, so I hope that those dungeons get added into Classic Plus, Karazhan and the other one, Ragefire Chasm, not Ragefire, Demonfall Canyon, along with the Paladin quests, at least the one that sends you there, so at least I could finish it there. But you never know, maybe I'll get my chance at some point. Maybe.
Pandaria conceals a great darkness.
My mum warned me this was gonna happen.
Beware
You-
the western
You're a lifesaver, seriously. Thank you so much.
we serve so others do not.
Look. I'm doing my best I can, okay? The sprites keep knocking the orbs out of my hands or stealing them when I'm not looking. Hate these things.
The war
Same.
must stand.
Same.
What is it?
I guess you're a bit faster than me. Well, thanks. I'll try to finish collecting some orbs and get them back to camp while there's still some face to save.
Watch the shadows.
There's dozens of these pesky little brats. I can't grab the orbs with them tormenting us. Can't catch them to kill them. Because I haven't lost my weapon, unlike some people. 1, 2. You know, if someone redesigned the sprites here as Masagaki, I think that's how you said, it may make this a bit more tolerable.
We serve
Mesugaki, I think it's spelled. Not that I ever really learned how to spell it. I've just seen it floating around a bit. I think that's the correct word anyway. Wait, I'll be wrong. Said it in a few episodes, so yeah.
We are outnumbered, but not outwitted.
One, two. Ugh. Back even more quickly than I expected. Did you bring the seeds? The swirling sap inside the orb is filled with what look like small, slow explosions. Dropping this would be a bad idea.
Hold fast.
And it's good to have a paladin that I can count on.
Stay focused.
The mountain numbers have been increasing since we left for the cleft. Let's put these orbs you gather to use. Get down on the battlefront and man one of the cannons. Let none through.
Hold fast against the shadow.
more than what I got. There we go. Oh, hell.
Good to Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
We're not done yet.
Stay light on
That
your
thing is huge. The Shadowbound holding the Battlefront were never trained for something like this. Let's get down there and take it out ourselves. Fuck, I wasn't trained for this.
Ready when you are.
Now let's fuck it in the face. Hell yeah, that was awesome. Only had this active though.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast it. That's still ready. I can't cast it.
Take cover behind the barricades.
That's still recharged.
Better work from this side.
Ready. Yeah.
I suppose as an adventurer I fought all manners of weird and strange creatures. So having another one thrown at me. Oh, it's not really new now, is it?
Take cover behind the barricades.
I can't cast
I'll be fine.
that spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That's still recharged.
There's nothing more we can do.
Oh, there is actually a fight point here. In which case we'll piss off to the other place. I think I see the little midgety fly on the screen, but it's just my eyes. You're coming with me. Never seen someone handle themselves on the battlefield like that. We need a strong paladin like you with me when we face the Shah of Hatred. He's kind of changed his whole tact, as if he's a different person here. Like, you've seen how Taranzu has been up to this point. And now suddenly he's... Again, it almost feels like he's wrote as if you haven't done those other quests of him utterly hating Outlander gods. Maybe he's, you know, simmered down because of the idea of us saving him in the dungeon. But there is a lack of cohesion. But then again, maybe I'm just a little too hard-headed on it. Like, not everything's gonna be spelt out, you know. Not all people will actually acknowledge, you know. you'll see that they'll, you know, they're behaving different, but they won't say anything, you know. So, Taran Zoo may be just like that, you know. Like he's warmed up to us a lot, and it's because of the temple, but he's not gonna say it. He's strong paladin like you with me when we face the Shah of Hatred. We're heading westward with Toshi to gather the strongest I can find to confront the Shah of Hatred. Look to come with me.
Do not succumb to the darkness. All we can here. Farewell, Kara. I will send more men as soon as I am able.
Appreciated, Monsu. Good luck in your hunt.
Come, let us go.
Hey, give me a second, I need to prep.